Welcome all. Today we are going to start our some important topics, that is data communication. What is data communication? We will revise some topics and cover some new topics also. Our first topic is data communication. Data communication. First of all, we will look what is data communication. Data communication is simply the exchange of data between two devices. Yeah, okay. Now we look the components of data communication. You will look as we must have a sender. We must have a sender. I will rub it. Now, sender who will send the data. Now, on the other end, one receiver. Receiver who will receive that data. Now, we need a medium. A medium. A medium which will connect these two. It may be two computers, two mobile devices, and any other devices. Right? Now, data, that is called a message, which we want to send. A message toward receiver. Now, these components are fixed. Now we must have some set of rules. We must have some set of rules. What I said? Set of rules. Set of rules. Set of rules for what? Which guarantee the data is receiving at the receiver side. No any other difficulties, no any other errors in this communication. Who is responsible? Set of rules, and that is called protocols. That's called protocol. As I said, set of rules, same as the receiver end. Rule 2 and rule n. Rule n means a number of rules. Right? Now, if anyone want and anyone say, what are the components of data communication? Now, we have 5 components. We must have sender, we must have receiver, and a medium, and a message, and most important, protocols must we have. Right? This is total setup is called data communication from sender to any receiver. This is called the data communication. Now we cover the modes. How a sender send the data to the receiver. By which mode? Okay. Now we cover our topic, modes of data transfer. Modes of data transfer, or you can say mode of communication. Which mode? Data communication. Data communication. We can transfer data by three modes. By three modes. First, simplex mode. Simplex mode. Second, we call half duplex. Half duplex mode. And third one is duplex, or you can say that full duplex. You can say full duplex or duplex, that's the same, right? Now we start from our first mode, that is simplex mode. In the simplex mode, the direction of data must be unidirectional. Unidirectional means either by this side or either by this side. This must be unidirectional. See this as in a diagram. We have a mainframe. This is called mainframe computer. Yeah. And here our monitor. Monitor or your computer. Or we can say sender, receiver, and this is the medium, and we are sending data. Then the direction of data must be this. Direction of data should be this. This is called unidirectional, from sender to receiver, या mainframe to monitor. This is called simplex mode. Now we look about second, that's half duplex. Half duplex. In half duplex mode, for data communication, as I told earlier, we must have two devices. The communication should be possible when we have two devices. We can say this stations. Stations for called stations from where the data is going and from to the data is receiving. Right? Now in half duplex mode, the direction of data should be like this. Direction of data at time t1. Direction of data at time t2. If we say in simple words, in half duplex mode, both the devices can transmit and receive the data, but not at the same time. Not at the same time. This device send data and this device receive the data at time t1. After that, this device send the data and this device receive the data, but at the different time t2. Right? Now, take our third type, full duplex. Full duplex or duplex. In full duplex mode, like as half duplex mode, both the devices can transmit and receive. Both the devices can transmit and receive at the same time. At the same time. Data all the time. Direction of data all the time. At the same time, it can receive or send. At the same time, it can receive or send. These are the modes of data transfer. I hope you will learn it. Now, we are going to take our next topic, that is computer network. Computer network. Computer network. What is computer network? Computer network is the interconnection of two or more computers which are located at different places. This is not necessary that the computers should be in a room or in a building. That can be at different places and form a network. That's called computer network. We can divide, or we have learned earlier about the computer networks, three types. That's LAN, local area network, MAN, metropolitan area network. And third one is WAN. That's wide area network. We all know about these three. As LAN is suitable for a building or a campus or maybe 1 to 5 kilometers. Right? Now second one is MAN. That's metropolitan area network. We can span our network up to 50 kilometers. Up to 50 kilometers. And in WAN, there is no limit. It can comprise the whole world. Whole world or any continental or a country. Yes, this is called. Now, we are taking a important topic, that is network topology. Network topology. Network topology is the representation of computers located and connected and situated at different places. How they are connected? We talk about LAN, we talk about WAN, we talk about MAN. How the computers are connected in these. That's we can learn and understand this topic by these topologies. It is the geometrical representation of connected computers. We can divide these in four main categories. That's bus topology, star topology, mesh topology, and ring topology. Ring topology. We have two more. If we extend these two or mix any two, then we get a hybrid topology. Hybrid is nothing, we can merge any two, that will make hybrid topology. And one important, tree topology. Tree topology. If we extend the star topology further, we can get tree topology. Now, we will look at these topologies in details. We are going to start our first topology, that is bus topology. Bus topology. You can learn these topics via these diagrams. We have different computers. Bus topology is very suitable for LAN. In LAN there is a long cable, and by this cable our devices are connected. Like this is called A, like B, C, and D. These are our computers. This is the cable end, and this is the cable end. Where our cable end? In this topology, we have two things more. That's one, drop line, Drop line is the running connection between the device and the cable. This is called the drop line. And a tap. And a tap. Tap is tap. Tap is working like as a connector or connector, right? Note down this bus topology. Now, we take our second topology, that is star topology. In star topology, all the devices are directly connected to a central hub. This is called hub. These are our devices. Device A, device B, and device C. This total setup is called star topology. As I said, if we extend this topology further, we can get a new topology, that is tree topology. How? If we connect a hub here, and connect more 3 devices. This is called tree topology. If we further connect a hub here and again connect 3 devices to this make a tree topology. Right? Clear? Make tree topology. Right? Now, look our third one, that is mesh topology. What is mesh topology? I am going to explain this. In the mesh topology, every device in the network have an dedicated connection between these two. Dedicated means between two. There is no any third device. How? Look this. We have one device, this A. We have device B. We have device C. Device D and device E. We have these 5 devices and we want to implement mesh topology in this. What I said? In this topology, between every devices have a dedicated link. Dedicated link, how? Like this. If any device want to send the data or communicate with other devices, then between these two have a dedicated and separate We can say separate connection. If A want to communicate with E, there is a connection A to E directly, direct going to B, C or D. Like if D want to communicate with E, this is direct connection with C. In this topology, every device have dedicated connection. Look, right? Now, take our fourth type of topology, that's ring topology. That's ring topology. As its name suggests, ring topology. Ring topology. Look like ring is look like this. And if we say this in terms of topology, if we connect, listen carefully, if we connect our first device to the last device, if we connect our first device to the last device, that's called a ring. Yeah, that's make a ring. How? See. Take, we have these 5 devices, and if we want to form a ring topology, then how we will form this? We will connect A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to E. What I said in starting, if we connect, it's the first device and it's the last device. If we connect first device to the last device, this form a ring. And in this topology also there is a dedicated link. You are seeing and you are finding that there is a link between two devices, a dedicated link. But the difference is it have two dedicated link either side of it, either sides, or this like this, for this like this or like this. This form a ring topology. Clear? We have a different topology also, that's hybrid topology. Hybrid topology. Hybrid topology, as I said, we mix two earlier topologies. Like if we, let's say, we are going to mix star plus bus. We are going to mix star and bus. In star topology, we have studied earlier, we have a central hub, we have hub, and we connect these. This called lanes. Bus topology. Bus topology. We connect this. We connect devices like this here. Okay? All the things like in bus, this is called tap and this called drop line. This form a hybrid topology. If we talk about these advantages and disadvantages of the topologies, if we take bus topology, in bus topology we have a single cable, single long cable. If there is any disconnection or any problem in the cable, all the network is down. All the network is down. This is the main disadvantage of bus topology. This is the cheapest form of topology, but this is the main disadvantage of bus topology. In star topology, this is the advantage. If any device have problem, if it have problem, these two work properly. Okay? So, today we have complete our 2 or 3 topics, that's data communication, computer network, network topologies, mode of data communications. You have to learn this. Note down this and properly make notes by these topics. Okay class? Thank you.